Ward. Bonnie?
Troy, a lot of positives that you can take out of today's game. First, let's start off. How would you describe the win?
It was solid. I would say that, I thought for the most part we accomplished what we had set out to accomplish. At the same time as we set that out, we also knew what they brought. I thought we struggled with some of their parts of their game they brought at us, but I thought in general we had a solid game.
Your assessment of Danny Taylor again had a good debut with Abbotsford in Chicago, and then first look at for the fans here in Abbotsford.
Yeah, I thought Danny was composed again. I thought maybe some of the same words I would use last Sunday. I thought he was composed. I thought he was square. I thought that he managed the puck very well, which is a big part of being a goalie today, is just managing the puck and how he distributes it to our D and how he handles those things. So I thought he was solid. I thought that our guys did a nice job around him. I thought they blocked some shots and they helped out in a lot of ways. So I thought it was a good group effort in that end. But obviously I thought Danny stood tall at moments of truth when he needed to be there.
Your fourth line a little bit unconventional. Sylvester in the middle and the two big men alongside him, but they were very effective tonight. Why do you think they were as effective as they were?
Well, I think, they talk about the size. It's like Legoland out there. Like you're building Legos and you got this big middle piece missing. But I thought that, Ritus and Pierre have given us an opportunity to put the size on the fourth line that we've been looking for all year. And then Sly happened to be the guy because of Horak coming back down to be the guy to shuffle down a little bit in this particular instance. And they got us obviously a huge goal. But I would say that why they were effective is just because those big guys take up a lot of space and they're punishing, like they can get after people. And I thought that was important. Sly I think would have been anybody, but because Sly was there and the size differential. Sly is a smart hockey player. He knows how to get to space, knows how to get to pucks really quick. So that was a good compliment, and they did a nice job.
Troy, what was the explanation you were given by referee Jamie Koharski about the penalty to Boma when he was on the bench?
For the goaltending one, both of those goaltending ones, I'd asked him a couple of different times. The last time I just asked him, I said, did you see the goaltender moving out in any way to kind of put himself in a position to get hit? Like, then what's the player going to do? And he said, you might look at it that way, but in my position, the player has to do everything he can to get out of the way. And in both situations, he didn't feel Lance did. So, but, I didn't feel like Lance tried to run him or do anything like that. That's just Lance. Like, Lance plays like reckless abandon, straightforward, and he's going to come at you pretty hard. And, was unfortunate because you're always just worried about, like, whether it's our goalie or their goalie. You want to protect the goalie. It doesn't matter which team you're on. You want to protect goalies in this game. So, but I thought Jamie's assessment was fine.
The other part of the end of the first period had a pair of coincidental penalties. Monsters are getting the first penalty. Play goes down in the Lake Erie end zone. We pick up to Boma, a minor penalty. Yeah. They take the face-off, and it's at the same stoppage. Take the face-off all the way down your end. Why down your end and not where it was? It was the same stoppage, both penalties in the same time.
I didn't really get a good explanation on that, and I don't know if we were on the same page just because of the heat of the battle and what I was trying to do, and he was trying to hear me and the whole thing, and he's like, I got to get going, and I didn't really get a clear read on why he got to that decision. Knowing the Koharski family as well as I know them, they're pretty rule savvy, so I'm assuming that they're probably right. Like, I'll weigh on his side, but it's a situation I'll probably ask him tomorrow when it's a little more quiet. I was confused on that whole thing as much as.
I've read a lot of rule books and I've never seen that happen.
Yeah.
That could have been in the last 90 seconds. It was happening with 11 seconds left in the first. If they had got the face off and got a quick shot, chances are they could have capitalized and got a goal.
Yep, that's fair.